Prime Minister, there has been somewhat of a backlash back in the UK after you told me that people who also make an income from property or shares do not fit into your definition of working people. Are you, as some of your critics argue, plotting a war against Middle Britain?
No. Let me be clear about that. What we're doing is two things in the budget. The first is fixing the foundations, which is dealing with the inheritance that we've got, including the £22 billion black hole. We have to deal with that. In the past, for the last 14 years, leaders have walked past those problems, created fictions, and I'm not prepared to do that. We're going to fix the foundations. And having fixed the foundations, we're going to rebuild our country, and that is a very clear plan to ensure that people are better off, their living standards go up wherever they live across the United Kingdom, to make sure that our NHS is not just back on its feet, but fit for the future, and to ensure that we've got the public services that the public are entitled to and deserve. And that's my focus. That's why I came into politics, and that is the mission of this government. Thank you.
Financial Times. Prime Minister, in the run-up to the election in July, your campaign was honest about three niche tax rises on private equity and private schools and on the oil and gas industry, but you gave the public no inkling at all that there would be tens of billions of pounds of tax rises happening in the budget next Wednesday. In your manifesto, did you mislead the public? No,
we were very clear about the tax rises that we would necessarily have to make, whatever the circumstances, and you've listed them there, and I listed them I don't know how many times in the campaign. We were equally clear in the manifesto about, and in the campaign, that we wouldn't be increasing taxes on working people, and spelt out what we meant by that in terms of income tax, in terms of NICs, and in terms of VAT, and we intend to keep to the promises that we made in our manifesto. Thank you all very much. As I say, again, apologies that it's been so late. I can assure you, for those that are interested, the delay was not on the paragraph 22 on reparations. That was actually knocked down hours ago. It was on a completely different paragraph, and I'll brief you on the plane what that was. It took some time. Thanks very much.